Hey guys, Brandon Clark, the owner of Get Smart Rat Solutions here. Not to beat a dead horse, but I feel like it's very important to assign a topic of the month for the month of May. And since our last couple of videos have been in reference to rat tunneling, I wanted to shoot this video of some of the things that tend to take place on the extreme side. So at the house that we're currently at, we actually had tunneling access through the waistline. The rats weren't actually in the sewer line, but they were coming underneath the pipe and using the wide part of the pipe to tunnel underneath, typically because they don't backfill and tamp down the dirt. In that scenario, it's easier for the rats to dig it out. It goes straight into the crawl space. The first place these guys started to see activity was actually in the garage. And you'll notice right here some of these cracks that you're starting to see. So if you look at this, right, it just looks like a normal crack. People see these in their driveways, in their neighborhoods, in their streets, and in their towns all the time. But what they don't realize is when it is tied to a rat infestation, okay, you've got some more of that right here. So let's just follow these cracks. We're gonna go right up the driveway here, okay? Now, you can't see it because of the car, but we've got a little bit more cracking taking place right here, coming up to a major stress fracture in the concrete. So the structural integrity of the soil has changed quite significantly in this setting. So one of the things that we've done is we're actually trying to intercept. We don't want rats tunneling underneath the house. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer and you've decided that you're gonna take up the case against your rats, which I believe everybody should at least give it a try, what you don't want is you don't want them tunneling underneath your house because of stuff like this. This has been going on for years now, so this isn't gonna happen overnight. But essentially what's happened is that the rats came underneath, made an actual home right underneath this garage patio, and then started foraging for food. So I'm gonna move this feeding station here that we have set up, okay? And Asher, if you could get down and show that. This is actually where the rats were coming out, right here, to forage for food. Rats are agoraphobic. It means that they have fear of open spaces. It's a universal part of their biology and their psychological makeup. So all of their thought processes, whether it's cognitive or not, it goes through that lens of, does this make me feel exposed? Which is why garage patios are such a common place for them to utilize as a route. The long-term stuff that can take place is obviously the cracking that you've already seen. But watch this. This concrete, when it was originally poured, actually sat flush to the slab in the garage. So it's already dropped down about 1 inch right here. As you can see, it's actually as wide as the wide part of my hand, okay? So that's the amount of drop that you've seen since this has been going on. The goal, just so you know from our standpoint, is over time what we're gonna do is we're gonna train the rats, once we can get them to feed on a food source, is we're gonna train the rats down here, away from the house, hopefully intercepting them much closer to their point of origin. So I'll probably set up a feeding station down here in this brush area. It provides cover for the rats to feel secure, but they can actually come out from underneath this part of the driveway, which at the end of the day, if you had to decide between your driveway and your home's foundation, driveway loses every time. Sorry, driveway lovers. At a certain point, these things are outside of your ability to control. In this case, there's no way for the owner to stop this problem because it's something that's taking place probably out here. And it's managed by a municipality. So until they take care of their issue, and I'm not saying that it's necessarily actual sewer breach, I'm not saying that it's the dedicated pipe that the city maintains. What I'm saying is that we don't know the relationship. All we know is that the reality is that rats are utilizing lines that lead to the house, and there's severe structural damage taking place. So that's our little infomercial on tunnels and rats. Thank you for watching this edition of Get Smart Rat Solutions. Just remember, in order to be smart, you gotta get smart.